Növbəti çıxış üçün dəvət etmək istəyirəm doktor Roman Komarovu. Mövzu robotik cərrahiyyə üstünlükləri və çətinlikləri.
Good morning. First, for me, it is a great pleasure to be here, and special thanks for Kamranu Mussaevу for invitation. I'd like to tell you several words about less invasive cabbage and robotic program in our clinic. So, the first question is why we need or why we think about less invasive cabbage or robotic cabbage? Because nobody of patient wants to perform sternotomy. And when patient asks you, can you do the same without sternotomy? It is the reason why we think about it and why we start to do it. What about statistic about robotic surgery in the world? Less than 1% cardiac procedures through the about 10 million procedures and only few robotic cardiac surgeries. The same situation is in Russia. Now in Russia performed about 3,000 procedures and only about 100 robotic cardiac one. This is the history of this topic. It starts at the 19th with mid-cap and mixed-cap. After that comes thoracoscopic harvesting of mammary. And last about 15 years, it's robotic. And only 15% of the whole amount less invasive cabbage is total robotic revascularization. First time, about 7 years ago, my team came to Chicago to this guy, Hussein Balki. I think he's one of the best robotic surgeons in the world. And this is, you can see his results. It is about 50% by mammary bypass. Operating time now it's about 300 and excellent complications results. This is one more literature slides about the patency of anastomosis in future. Several authors tell us about quadruple robotic cabbage, about red cabbage, and the cost is similar when we perform robotic or when we perform sternotomy. And now this is our experience. We started less invasive cabbage program 7 years ago. Started with less invasive thoracotomy cabbage. And after that, at the beginning of 2024, we start robotic. We have a SI Da Vinci system, and this is our way to robotic program. First, it was less thoracotomy, direct vision procedures. After that, start thoracoscopic harvesting of mammary. And at the beginning of last year, it was robotic. This is one of the patient, and this is two videos. This is video at the beginning. About 4 or 5 years ago, we harvested mammary with a simple thoracoscopic instruments. these instruments use general surgeries when they perform cholecystectomy. But you see that robotic way is more gentle and more precise. I want to switch on the right picture. And this is our way now. So you see the difference between the harvesting of mammaries. First we harvest the right mammary. And you see the brilliant view of two mammaries. And after harvesting mammary, we perform direct vision mix-up. And the reason I'll tell you a few slides later. For my mind, the better way of harvesting mammary is robotic one, because the tip of the instruments is only 3 or 4 millimeters, and the quality of mammary is the best. The best more than thoracoscopic harvesting, and the best for direct vision. And this is simple cabbage. In this patient, we use white graft, mammary, and the piece of vein to the posterior branch. And this is the one more reason, because now it is very difficult to buy a stabilizer, robotic stabilizer, for 2 reasons. Because the first one is Vinci stops performing this device, SI. And when we speak about the new model of the robot, they don't have it yet. Maybe in future will be, and it takes us 2 years to buy this instrument. Now we are ready to perform suturing anastomosis with this device. But now still performing it in direct vision. And what about results? You see the number of distal anastomosis, 1.6 direct vision, and 1.5 when we use a robot. And it takes us less than an hour to harvest mammary. This is a robotic bloodless hospital and length of stay in ICU. And on the right column, it is the operative robotic time. And what is the future of this method? I think that there is one port robot. Maybe it will be Chinese model. And we, in future, maybe we will have an opportunity to perform cabbage only with one trocar. So, for my mind, the only learning curve, because it is very long, stops us to develop this method. But when we think about why we have to do it, because we have to patient back home in a few days after the operation with the same results and no sternotomy complications. Thank you for invitation. So patients now or later?
No, now.
Okay.
Sual olan okay, deal with the complication in robotic surgery.
No, in these 30 cases, no complications.